Hello everyone, welcome to the Needle Magic. Today we are going to make this cute little hair scrunchie. आज के tutorial में हम ये hair scrunchie बनाएंगे. So it makes up really fast and I hope you all will like it. So let's get started. So these are the things that we'll need to make the hair scrunchie: yarn, a crochet hook, tapestry needle, stitch marker, scissors and a rubber band. And I'm using medium weight yarn and a 4mm crochet hook. So let's get started. Let's make a slip knot first. सबसे पहले हम एक slip knot बनाएंगे. And now we need to add the slip knot to the rubber band. अब हमें ये slip knot rubber band में attach करनी है. So we'll take the needle, put it in the rubber band. Now add the slip knot on the needle. Pull the slip knot like this and chain one to secure. And now we have attached the slip knot to the rubber band. अब हमने rubber band पे slip knot attach कर दिए. Now we need to do single crochet stitches all around the rubber band. तो अब हमें single crochet stitches करने हैं पूरे rubber band के around, so that the rubber band gets covered completely, ताकि ये पूरा completely cover हो जाए. So we'll just place our needle in the rubber band like this. Yarn over, pull up a loop. You'll have 2 loops on your needle. Yarn over, pull through both the loops. Then again go in the rubber band, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Go in the rubber band, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So here this way we'll be doing single crochet stitches. So we need to do single crochet stitches all around the rubber band so that the rubber band gets covered completely. तो हमें पूरा rubber band cover करना है. And I'm working over the yarn tail so that it gets secure enough and I don't have to weave in the end. तो मैं yarn tail के ऊपर ही work कर रही हूँ. So I'll just keep doing single crochet stitches, and once you feel that you have completely covered the rubber band, you can just pull the stitches like this and then pull the rubber band, and you can see if you have more space, and then you can work more stitches there. So the more stitches you have, the more fluffier your scrunchie will be. तो जितनी ज़्यादा stitches आप accommodate कर सकते हो यहाँ पे, उतनी ज़्यादा stitches आपने बनानी है. तो जितनी ज़्यादा आपकी स्टिचेस होंगी उतना ज़्यादा आपका स्क्रंची फ्लफी बनेगा. So we'll just keep doing single crochet stitches all around the rubber band. इस तरीके से बस हम single crochet stitches करते जाएंगे. So now you can see I've almost covered the rubber band. Now I'll just pull the stitches back and you can see that I have more space to work. Now I'll cover the whole space from here. So this is how you have to do, because we need as many stitches as we can accommodate here so that we have a fluffier looking scrunchie. तो जितनी ज़्यादा stitches आप यहाँ पे ऐड कर सकते हो उतनी ज़्यादा stitches आपने ऐड करनी है. तो stitches को पीछे push करके आप और जगह बना के वहाँ पे और single crochet stitches कर सकते हो ऐसे. So just pull the rubber band, hold the stitches from here and pull the rubber band and you'll get more space to work on. Then we'll go in and make more single crochet stitches. So we'll try to accommodate as many stitches as we can. तो जितनी ज़्यादा stitches हम यहाँ कर सकते हैं उतनी ज़्यादा stitches हम करेंगे. And you can use any yarn, any hook size that you have, and you can make this project. So but make sure that the hook size that you're using is correct for the yarn that you're using along with it. तो किसी भी yarn के साथ आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं. आपके पास कोई भी hook हो, crochet hook, आप उससे यूज़ कर सकते हैं. बट एक चीज़ का ध्यान रखना है आपने कि जो आप yarn यूज़ कर रहे हैं उसके अकॉर्डिंग आप अपना hook यूज़ करें. So I'll be completing this and then I'll meet you back here once I complete all the empty space. So I've completely covered the rubber band. मैंने पूरा rubber band इसको अच्छे से cover कर दिया है. Now I'll slip stitch the first stitch that I made and I'll join. तो जो पहला single crochet stitch बनाया था उससे slip stitch करके इसे join कर लेंगे. Now we need to work only in the back loops. तो अभी हमें सिर्फ back loops में work करने हैं. So if you're not familiar with the back loop and front loop, you can see these tiny V's over here. So this portion which is towards you is the front loop and this portion which is Away from you is the back loop. So we'll just be going in the back loops and working in the back loops of the stitches now. And once we finish this, then we'll be using the front loops in the next round. तो इस राउंड में हम सिर्फ बैक लूप्स में वर्क करेंगे, उसके अगले राउंड में हम फ्रंट लूप्स में वर्क करेंगे. सो चेन 3, 1 2 3 and single crochet stitch in the next stitch only in the back loop. तो बैक लूप में सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिच करेंगे. देन अगेन चेन 3, single crochet stitch in the next stitch only in the back loop. Then chain 3 again, single crochet stitch in the next stitch only in the back loop. Chain 3 in the next stitch, single crochet stitch only in the back loop. Chain 3, single crochet stitch in the next stitch only in the back loop. So we just have to keep doing this. Chain 3, single crochet stitch in the next stitch, and we are working only in the back loops for this round, and we have to do this until we complete the round and reach the starting point. तो हमें यही पैटर्न इस राउंड के लिए यूज़ करना है. सिंगल क्रोशे स्टिच करना है चेन 3 करके, और सिर्फ बैक लूप में वर्क करना है, और तब तक ये पैटर्न रिपीट करना है जब तक कि हम अपना राउंड कंप्लीट करके स्टार्टिंग पे नहीं पहुंच जाते. सो वी हैव टू जस्ट कीप डूइंग दिस. चेन 3, single crochet stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, and just keep repeating this pattern until you complete the round. So I'll keep repeating this and I'll meet you back here after completing the round, and I'll show you what to do next for the next round. तो मैं ये round complete करके फिर आपको यहाँ मिलती हूँ और बताती हूँ कि next round में हमने क्या करना है. So just keep doing this. Chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next stitch, but make sure that you're working only in the back loops because we need the front loops for the next round. तो सिर्फ back loop में work करना है हमने, क्योंकि next round में हम अपने front loops को use करेंगे. So just keep doing this and I'll meet you back here, and this is how it's looking. So here I've completed the round. मैंने round complete कर लिया है, and this is how it's looking so far. Now after doing the single crochet stitch in the last stitch, back loop, now I'll start working in the front loops. So here is the first front loop. You can see these are the front loops. Now we'll be working in the front loop. So I'll chain 3, 1 2 3, and I'll go into the front loop and I'll do single crochet stitch. So one single crochet stitch here, and this is the first stitch from where we are working. So I'll be adding the stitch marker so that I know when I reach here that my round is completed. So it's better to add the stitch marker at this point, otherwise it gets really tough to know where you have to end the round. So now again we'll be doing the same pattern that we did earlier. Chain 3 and single crochet stitch into the next front loop. तो next stitch की front loop पे single crochet stitch करेंगे. Then again chain 3, फिर से chain 3 करेंगे, single crochet stitch into the next front loop, chain 3 again, 1 2 3, single crochet stitch into the next front loop, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next front loop, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next front loop, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next front loop, chain 3, into the next stitch, single crochet stitch, chain 3, single crochet stitch into the next, if you find it difficult working, you can just push the ruffles behind and just hold it like this, and then you can keep working on the front loops, and then when you reach here, then you can again push them behind and start working, because it comes in between and then it gets difficult to work on. तो अगर आपको ऐसे मुश्किल हो रहा होगा तो इसे पीछे की तरफ ऐसे पकड़ के फिर आप अपने ये स्टिचेस पे काम कर सकते हैं. Then again chain 3, go in, single crochet stitch, chain 3, go in and make a single crochet stitch. And once you complete the round, this is how it will look. So it'll be fluffy and curly and it'll look so pretty. So इस तरीके से ये बन के पूरा ready हो जाएगा. We have to complete the round until we reach our stitch marker, and then we'll slip stitch here and join, and our scrunchie will be ready. So I'll complete the round by doing the same pattern like I did earlier of the previous round. We have to just keep doing chain 3, single crochet stitch in the front loops until we reach the stitch marker. So I'll complete and then I'll meet you back here and show you how it looks. I've completed the round and now I have reached the stitch marker. मैंने round complete कर दिया और मैं stitch marker तक पहुँच गई हूँ. So what I'll do is I'll just remove the stitch marker and slip stitch to that stitch where I have my stitch marker and I'll join. तो ये वाली stitch से मैं slip stitch करके join कर दूँगी. So I'll just go in that stitch and I'll slip stitch and join and chain 1 and fasten off. And just tighten it up, and now I'll just use a tapestry needle and weave in the yarn tail. तो जो tapestry needle की मदद से मैं इसे yarn tail को weave in कर दूँगी. So I'll just go in here and then I'll go in these stitches first, and then I'll just thread the needle and pull it through, and then we can just cut the extra piece of yarn. And here our scrunchie is ready. ये देखिए हमारा scrunchie बन के ready हो गया है. This is how it's looking. I hope you liked the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Keep crocheting, stay safe, be happy. Bye bye.